Terence Smith is the namesake of Geg 40 and the leader of the Apathists. Geg 40 follows him and shows flashbacks to his childhood, showing what shaped him as a person. It's clear he needed help and that he's mentally unstable. The issue is, he never had enough money growing up to get that support he needed, leading him to go down a mental rabbit hole, spiralling into madness. Terry's Terrors shows Terry planning for an attack. It's clear that he has some malicious and diabolical ideas for the future of humanity. It's clear that he is oppressive and simply wants the world to be built around himself, similarly to Geg, who he feels he relates to. Geg 42 is about Bernard Sanders, the brother of Jamie Sanders Jr., following in his father's footsteps and trying to shut down the Apathists, a group of Geg sympathisers. However, he can't take action without learning everything about them and knowing for definite that he can shut it down. Geg 43 is about the leader of the Apathists, Terence Smith, having an epic showdown with Bernard Sanders, Jamie Sanders' son. The battle is filled with emotion and brutality as Bernard scrapes to seek his revenge. Geg 44 shows the results of this battle. After what seemed like an eternity, the battle ended, stretching on. We lost. The Apathists destroyed Bernard. He never stood a chance on his own when the others joined from the Apathists. Maybe if the battle had been different, if it was just him against Terry, he might have won. Alas, thinking of how it could have ended, his time was wasted. Seconds in vain, Bernard lost, and there's no way of changing the past. But we can always change the future. The Apathists' first attack is about, you guessed it, the Apathists' first attack. In this attack, they launch a raid on Jamie Sanders Jr. They clone themselves millions of times and lie in their clones, saying Geg was a hero struck down by Jamie Sanders, whose son is now leader of the world and also stands against Geg. In this raid, the people of the Restoration Party are pulverised and many supporters are injured or killed. This ends on Bernard Sanders collapsing into tears after his brother's death, the person who truly restored his faith in humanity. Geg 45 expresses how nothing is set in stone. The episode begins with Scrambly being revealed. He's a hooded character and is far more edgy and scary than when we last knew him. Scrambly is training for something. He has a punching bag and he keeps attacking it, brutally attacking it, again and again and again, letting out all of his emotions. Then, Scrambly climbs a hill. When seeing the news that Terence Smith is the leader of the world, Scrambly bursts in the door and brutally murders him. Terence stood no chance, being caught off guard by the behemoth we call Scrambly, finally killing the leader of the Apathists. Geg 46 is about the aftermath of all that anarchy, pandemonium even. A new leader must rise, but who will it be? Who will be tasked with the restoration of the world and free us from the chains of fear? Geg 47 shows this new guy, Brian Jones, a new character. At first, we see him as a kind, smart, young Geg. However, a growing hunch polymorphs into horror. Brian Jones is an apathist, and the leader at that. It turns out, after all the effort, all the lives lost, the apathists remain. Geg 48 is about futility. The apathists cannot have the same chokehold they did previously on the world now, and Brian Jones cannot become the leader. The world has changed after these dictators and will not allow another. Because of this, in episode Geg 89, Brian gives up. He disbands the Apathists, and there will be attempts by another terrorists, but not the Apathists. They're gone. For good. GEG synthesizers aren't so common anymore, and Apathists no longer exist. GEG 50 shows the New World leader, Keith Paladin, deciding to resurrect someone in a similar way they did in GEG 8. Something called energegi is stored within everyone. Different people have different amounts. How it works is that when there is a large amount of energegi stored within someone, Tassot basically hits save on them throughout their lives so that they can have a save loaded if they die. As those with high energegi are destined to change the world, and as GEG was meant to be a hero, like other timelines, he had high energegi. Energegi is also highly genetic. GEG parents won't necessarily have high energegi, but GEG's children, his direct descendants, theirs would rival his. Here's an update for you, GEG fans. Hold on, GEG fans, that's a strange name. Well, you guys voted, so now we're called Gegoids. So, quick announcement, Gegoids. Remember a while ago when I announced that if we hit 60 subscribers, we would do a collaboration with a YouTuber with over 1,000 subscribers? Well, we are 3 subscribers off. You, right there, I watch you, click that subscribe button and we will have the biggest collaboration in all GEG history. So, subscribe!